It's Wasabi, welcome back to the channel. This battle's on the BADATTANKING map and it's Klutchy. Klutchy is not in the clan at the moment, but he was in our clan before. Anyway, he's a good player and he's in his tier 10 Soviet heavy tank destroyer, the Object 268 version 4. On this map, heavy tanks and tank destroyers go to the railway station and just basically fire at each other from one end of the platform to the other. So let's see how he plays this area. Now the Object 268 V4 is a bit of a brawling TD, but it's also got excellent frontal armour and also a big alpha gun. Let's have a quick look at the gun stats. So 152mm is one of the biggest guns around. Obviously not as big as the 183s, but excellent. Standard round penetration is 293, which is also a very high level of penetration for a standard round, even at tier 10. Let's have a quick look at the heat round there. The premium round is a heat round and it's got penetration 360, also a very high level of penetration, I think one of the highest in the game. And you can see the average damage there is 650. Anyway, top tier in this game. Let's have a quick look at the tank lineup. So yeah, tier 9 to tier 10 game. It's got some tier 9 tanks there like the Martian. It's already done 1400 damage there. It's got the tier 10 British TD there, the Badger. Let's see if that comes up again. You can just see where the hole is there on the Martian, going through the cheeks of the turret. The Martian's trying to cover that up, and also, yeah, trying to angle, but yeah, not enough to stop Klutchy's rounds going in, so it's left him on 3 hit points. Yeah, okay, here comes the Badger again. You can see the Badger's also got reasonably good frontal armour, except for the lower plate, but he's managing to cover up the lower plate using that mullet there. Puts around into Klutchy's gun, which he repairs. You can see Klutchy has also got lower hull protection here with the way that the platform is sloped. They managed to go through the front there. Looks like it went through the top part there. It's interesting. Some weak spots on there. There you go, just right to the side of the gun. But there, that round doesn't go in. So yeah, a bit confusing. Now, got some missions going here. So Union 10. So this is the main mission. It's trying to complete this mission with honours, which is to block 17,000 hit points of damage, and he's already up to 15.6. So he might just be able to complete this mission here, given the protection he's got. So he's just looking at the side of the gun there, trying to find that weak spot. You can see he's lifting his gun here. That also protects the top of your tank. Destroys the Martian for a whole 3 hit points, but yep, that's all he had left. He's got that gun of the Badger, and there you go, he's just completed his mission there. The Badger's bounced another round off him. That's taken him over the extra target. So I think he'd be pretty happy about completing that mission with honours. But the second campaign missions are ones that you complete over a number of rounds, so yeah, it's not so important to explain the tactics for completing those. In any case, he's up to 2.5k of direct damage. He's bounced 4,700 already. Just to show you the strength of his armour. He hasn't taken any actual hit points, or he has actually taken some minor damage. I think the Badger there might have fired some HE at him, but the Badger's gone. Okay, now he's got a bit of a dangerous tank there, the T95, also only a tier 9 tank destroyer, but it's got a massive gun on it. And also pretty strong frontal armour of its own, but it does have some weak spots with the cupolas. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. 50 TP, backs off. speed this part up. It's basically just waiting for any of those tanks to commit and try and take a shot at him. Okay, now I'll slow it down again. So he's got the... Actually didn't do any damage there, the Wizzy 111 fake tank there, 111G. Just didn't do any damage to him there if he just aims this in. He's switching rounds here to the heat rounds. Yeah, basically he's got the 1095 and he doesn't go through the frontal armour of that now, which I didn't think so, so he really needs to go for the weak spots on the top of the tank. Yeah, he's continuing to bounce around here, again showing the strength of his upper plates. Yeah, that was a bit of a risky shot there, just basically went off the side of the T95. 50 TP pokes and throws another round that doesn't pen, so he's going to get sick of that in a little while. And finally he goes through the Wheezy, but he also takes a big hit in return, so pretty much par for the course there. That takes him up to 3.2k, and he's got some tanks coming in here. Oh, sets that T54 on fire, takes a big chunk out of him. And that tank destroyers come around. Oh, it's another one. Okay, so he should be able to go through here. Goes through the side of it, no problem. And that TD probably thinks, yeah, could have made a better choice there, and in fact he gets taken out by 230. So his team's up a little bit here. Hit points almost identical, that they are 2 extra guns in the game, and now he's got better access to these TDs. They're all actually lining up on him, so he can cover and angle his even his upper front plate, given that it can be penned. 50 TP escapes just there. Takes another hit, that takes him down to 481 hit points. That's from the Object 268, so there's a few TDs lining up there. The Object 268 is the Tier 9 version of the tank that he's got. So that T95 hasn't done any damage to him, so that's interesting. So it looks like he's actually facing out and attacking players to the side. So Klutchy just asking for some help, given that he's probably a one-shot to most of the TDs in front of him. So, oh no, almost got challenged there, but that T54 that he hit earlier got taken out by the Waffenträger out to the right of him. Again, we'll just go back up to 2 times speed. Right, he switched back to his heat rounds. T95 is still there. And it doesn't look like he's taken any damage either, actually. Interesting. So Klutchy feeling a bit nervous here. He can't afford to take any more hits. Certainly those tanks have got bigger alpha than the amount of hit points he's got remaining. So can he actually escape from here and go somewhere else? Well, he's definitely lived, but interesting he didn't light up the thing that was spotting him, so it must be something further back, probably here. Looks like there's an E4. No, the E4 is on the other side of the map. It's interesting maybe what spotted him. Maybe it is the T95, but why didn't he spot himself? Okay, that might be his vision ports on the commander's vision port. Alright, now that T95 definitely is hiding his weak spots there. He's not showing his lower plate, and he's also hiding his cupola, but he's just got an edge on the cupola. Will he get it in? Yes, he does. Finally gets a hit in on the cupola. That takes Klutchy up to 6k of damage. He's blocked nearly 10k of damage, so really quite astounding feat there. But you can see the strength of the position he's in. And I think he's just waiting for some support to come up. Okay, so it's got that FE 215B 183 coming up, maybe to get a side shot on the T95. So a bit of good coordination here. His team's basically made a recovery here. They've brought up more hit point advantage, and they are taking the toll on the enemy guns. And again, now he's going to get the, oh, there goes the 215B has gone down. Destroyed by the 50 TP. Well, it's probably a combination of the T95 and the 50 TP. Klutchy's angled, takes a hit from the 50 PT, takes him down to 78 hit points. He's got the low plate of the T95 and he goes down. Now you can hide from the 50 TP. Yeah, there you go, it bounces again. 50 TP is now in trouble. He won't escape from there. Well, certainly won't escape without a big hit, but that leaves him on enough hit points to come and make some damage of himself again. That's Klutchy at 7.8k. Well, in fact, 50 TP goes down. There's only one tank now. There's the E4. So, a bit of a monster game there from Klutchy. 7.8k of direct damage, blocked 10.5k. And he's got some assistant damage too. So he's over 10k of combined, and the E4 goes down. So that's the end of the game. Good result there. Let's go and have a look at the detail. Well, that was an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge there for Klutchy, but he also got a swag of medals. Let's have a look at them. High Caliber Reward, of course, for the most damage. Steel Wall for blocking at least 1,000 hit points and surviving. Interestingly enough, Patrol Duty for spotting at least 6 enemy vehicles that were then damaged by your team. And Spartan Award for surviving a ricochet or non-penetrating shot while you have less than 10% of your own hit points. That's when he was on his low hit points. And Cool-Headed for just surviving 10 ricochets and non-pens in a row from enemy players. So yeah, that shows the blocking he did. 7.8k of direct damage, got 2 kills, blocked 10.5k, and he got 3.65 of assisted damage. So that, with his direct damage, gives you 11k or just over 11k of combined damage. So great result there, would have helped his MOE challenge. In terms of the team, 1485 basic experience is just a really good level of basic experience at the tier 10. And certainly earned an Ace Tanker badge there. T95 as a tier 9 in the game, 4.3k of damage, excellent result there, and gave him 1221. And another 4k game there from the Waffenträger Panzer IV, another tier 9 TD that also picked up over 1200 of base experience. So team really worked well there, and there's a 3k game there as well. So good amount of damage being done. Some of the tier 10s didn't do so great, but that's not uncommon. And on the other side, that 50 TP that he's facing only did 900 damage, but got the highest EXP, so would have got a bit of spotting damage there. The T54 that he damaged also got second highest, and the T95 he faced there did 2k of damage, and then followed by a few more that just team really didn't seem to fire at all. And where's that FV215B? He ended up doing 2k of damage, but yeah, it didn't last long when he went and challenged that T95. Anyway, Klutchy's game, fired 22 shots, 20 hits out of that, so good accuracy there, and 12 of those penetrated. So yeah, there was a few chancy shots there and side scraping shots that didn't pay off. As you can see, 10.5k block damage there. And what did it cost him? Well, he had both consumables and his premium ammunition. He used both premium and standard ammunition, and of course took a fair whack of damage to his tank, so ended up losing 33k. But I think with a result like that, you'd be happy with the result and well worth the credits spent. Anyway, great game there from Klutchy. Thanks for providing the content. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing. We'll have more great content for you through the week, and thanks for watching.